So Silva the Silverado is coming up on 2 years, 3 months since we bought her brand new. And I just want to make a quick video showing you guys just how things are wearing. I've got 54,059 miles. Been working with it today. I am filthy, so y'all are going to get a really raw video. Sorry about that, guys. But check this out. 54,059 miles. And let's see how she's doing. Let me just roll through the menu for you, because there's some information that you guys need to see. A lot of you on the towing videos are like, that transmission's running too hot. This is 192 degrees and I'm just driving around town. I literally just hauled off my garbage. So no, 200 degrees, 210, 215, 200, even 20. If you're pulling a heavy grade, is no problem for this truck. There's my total engine hours, 1,630.8 at 54,059 miles. So this is my fuel economy over the last 50 miles. Average over the last 50 is 16.5. I've been going up and down mountains a couple times, running some errands and helping somebody. So that is not typical, but if you're going up and down mountains, that's what you're going to get. These are the brake pads. I've never changed them. The front is at 74%. The rear is at 84%. Whenever I look at them, they have, quote, a lot of life left in them. My current air filter is at 75%. It's getting changed today. Tire pressure is up. They should be 35. The reason they're up is because I just got through towing that beast. And I always air my tires up whenever I tow, so I can have a nicer experience. Oil life is at 30%. We're going to fix that today. Fuel range is 228 miles at half tank. That's pretty accurate. So this is since the last fill up, I've put 245.5 miles on this tank, and I've averaged 20.4 miles per gallon. That is how many miles it's been since the last oil change, 5,279, and we're going to fix that tonight. And I'm currently driving 0 miles per hour. As you can see, I am parked. And that's it from the driver's information center. Let's talk about the paint on these new Chevy Silverados. It's not really that good. I'm just going to be honest with you. At 2.5 years, the front end really needs a repaint. I don't know that you could do a whole lot to stop that if you're going to like use your truck as a truck. Maybe if it lived indoors, and I don't know, as much as we use this truck, the front end needs a reshoot. Let me show you. Maybe not a reshoot, but definitely a touch up. I got chips, dings, just everywhere. Some of these things are, you know, bugs or whatever, but this is another one. It's a pretty hard one. Another one. If you live in the country, you're going to get junk beating up your truck. A lot of these are just heavy chips in the paint. The paint's really not great on these trucks. I don't know if they're just not very thick or what it is, but we use it. It's okay. This is my ghost or mystery mark. I don't know if this was a rock that came down while we were traveling on the interstate and it knocked it out. So I don't know where that came from. It's ugly. I'd like to get it fixed, but we'll see. So I want you to hear, the engine's not exactly cold. I've been driving it today, but I want you to hear what it sounds like on startup. So I'm gonna put you on the tripod and let's listen to it on startup with 5,300 mile old oil. So we're gonna change the oil and then do a comparison what it sounds like after we get the new oil in it. So today I'm just going to do a quick little oil change. I'm not going to rotate the tires since I'm about to replace these tires. So we're just going to do an oil change. All right guys, so I got you down on the ground with me now. And what we're going to do is we're going to cheat a little bit today. I'm not going to put the truck fully up on jack stands. If you have a lifted Silverado 2.7 or whatever, or maybe even just a base 4x4, I don't really know. You may not have to do anything, but to actually change the oil, get under the truck to change oil, you don't really need to put it all the way on like 4 jack stands. I'm going to put one jack stand under this side, just enough to kind of get one frame up a little bit higher. That way I can crawl under there and drain it out and get it done. I'm not going to show video of actually draining it because I've got more than enough on this channel. If you want to see that, I'll link to it, boom, right about here. But I want to show you how I just jack up the one side and then get under here and get the oil changed. But that's it. Tire's actually still touching the ground, just up enough to let me skimmy under there and get the oil changed. So I'm gonna knock that out real quick. And if you follow my channel, you know that this 2.7 soaks me every single time. I just drained the oil and look, I didn't get a drop on me. Got a little on my glove, but that's it. Coming in from the front is the way to go. So here it is, the best oil change I've ever done, and I didn't record it. So seeing as how I got this oil filter at Walmart, it's a PF66, which is what the truck calls for. But I don't know, just something looks a little different to me. So I haven't pulled the oil filter off yet. But look at that screw-on hole. Maybe I'm wrong, but this looks different. So we're going to pull the old filter off and see if we're going to have to make a run and find another oil filter. Alright guys, so let's compare and see what we got. And they have absolutely changed the design. So an AC Delco PF66 is now different. Look at this. This is the old one. And this is the new one. This is the Walmart oil filter. And so, to me it looks like the threads are higher up on the older filter than the newer filter. Will that actually impact how it performs? I'm not sure. But we're going to put the new filter on and see if there's any difference. But, like, I mean, I'm not crazy, am I, guys? Those both say PF66, right? PF66. And the old filter has part number, it says PF66, but the part number is 55495-105, and the new filter is 127-35608. They're both PF66s, so I'm going to do my best to put this oil filter on, and we'll see how it goes. So I've already got a good coating of oil on it. I will tell you that the oil, the gasket stuck to the block on this one, so I've got to get back under there and pull that gasket off. You never want to double up your gaskets. So make sure the gasket gets pulled off of it. We'll get under there and get that done real quick. Okay. So, always trust your instincts. I knew that filter is different. I'm concerned because the oil filter is shorter. So, Chevrolet, somebody at AC Delco, what's going on? Somebody at Chevrolet, tell me what's going on. Why has the filter changed significantly? Like, the proportions are different, completely different. This filter is physically larger than the filter that I just put on the truck. It's got the same number, so it should have the same characteristics and the same capacities and that sort of thing. I don't have enough experience with cutting filters open and examining them and that sort of thing, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a hacksaw. I'm going to cut into this one. I'm going to go buy a new PF66, and we're going to compare them side by side, that way in a different video. The PF66 filter has clearly changed. Hopefully not for the worse, but it's physically smaller. We're going to see if it has less media inside of it. If so, I'm going to be hunting a larger filter. So we'll see what's happening. I don't know if the PF66 that's going to Walmart is different than the PF66 that's sold through Rock Auto. I don't know what's going on. So a PF66 should be a PF66. Should have all the same dimensions, etc. So unfortunately, I don't have a version of the old style to weigh that's you know, brand new. So I don't know if the filter's way different, but I can tell you just from the external dimensions, you saw it on the video, it is clearly changed. So something has changed. Hopefully it's just, I don't know, I'm speculating. Chevrolet, let us know what's going on. This oil that I just took out of the car was the SuperTech extended service life synthetic. It's supposed to be a 20,000 mile oil. It smells horrible. So I don't know what additives they put in those extended service life oils. It's it smells bad. It's got a chemical smell to it that's different than regular motor oil. So I'm going to keep a watch on it. If the oil that I just put in ends up smelling like that oil does, I'm going to send an oil sample off to Blackstone just to see what's going on, if there's anything funny going on in the engine or if it's just the oil. So far the engine's performed great. It is time to change the spark plugs, so I'm going to purchase spark plugs and do a change on the spark plugs, but that'll probably be after my next trip. I got two pretty big tows that I've got scheduled with Silva, so somewhere around 22 to 2,500 miles between the two trips that we've got scheduled, and so we'll see how the adventures of Silva the Silverado hopefully continue to be super positive.